So I asked this question in my Chosen One co-ed society group yesterday. I said, Chosen One, are you somewhere right now where you don't want to be? Do you want to leave where you are right now and just go somewhere? And everybody answered the question and gave different answers and whatnot. And I responded back to some of the people inside the community. Shouts out to the people in the Chosen Ones Co-ed Society. If you want to be a part of the Chosen Ones Co-ed Society, it's 7 days for free. Click the link below after the video and come inside, get connected with us. We have some great conversations now. But anyway, that was the question that I asked. Chosen One, listen. And this is a real serious video. You got to really start doing this. I mean, it's crunch time. You have to do this. Matter of fact, it ain't no more time left. Okay? You got to do this now. All right? Chosen One, you must leave the world behind. Go and don't look back. Do y'all remember the movie, Leave the World Behind? I think y'all watched that movie, right? That was a real good Netflix movie. But y'all know they put messages and hidden messages inside these movies, right? Now, at the time when we watched that movie, Leave the World Behind, the society that we in right now, it was not like it was now when we watched that movie then. Am I correct? Things feel way out of whack than they was when we watched that movie. Did you remember the vibe you was feeling when you was watching that movie? It was just kind of like, it was still kind of like a little bit tainted out here, but it wasn't really all the way messed up. But that movie was telling us way back when to leave the world behind. And y'all know they put secret messages inside movies and stuff like that. You know, you got decode movies nowadays because, you know, these elites and these people behind the scenes, they got to tell you what they doing before they do it. Okay, that way they feel like they hands clean. You know, we told them, but they be putting it in secrets and be putting it in codes and stuff to where if you don't have your third eye open, you're not going to really see what's going on. Because you ain't going to just see it watching the movie. Okay, you got to be spiritually in tune with what's going on in the movie to understand the true meaning behind it. The reason why I say that is because that movie came out way back then, y'all. They was telling you, they was telling us, basically, get out. Y'all remember that movie? Get Out? Didn't have nothing to do with racism. It's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning. Leave the world behind. Because things are gonna get freaky. And they are getting freakier and freakier and creepier day by day by day. I've been saying this. You've been saying this. We've been seeing this. Okay? You gotta leave the world behind. Wherever you at right now, wherever you at. If you know you're supposed to be somewhere else right now, you got to go there. Okay? You gotta go. You can't wait no more. You can't wait on a sunny day. You can't wait till the right paycheck come in when you get more hours. You can't wait till the kids get out of school no more. You got to leave the world behind right now. You need to prepare yourself. You need to start moving out of where you are right now. I don't care if you stay with a roommate. That might be your homie. Y'all might be cool. Y'all might cut half on the rent, whatever the case may be. You can't be there no more, man. I'm sorry. You got to start looking for different places, man. If that means you got to start booking Airbnbs, you got to start booking Airbnbs, okay? If that means if you're working at a job right now and you work this job, you've been in this job, but something in your spirit even been telling you like, yo, it's something else out here that's better for me. Why am I still here? I don't even like getting up in the morning that early. I don't even like going in when I go in. They ain't even call me and let me know I had to work, but I had to work. Every day I feel like I'm about to get rolled up for something. I'm walking on eggshells up in this. Because they don't like you because you're a chosen one. You got to leave the world behind, okay? especially if you work. If I'm talking to you right now and you at work watching me, you need to start YouTube. Okay, that's your calling right there. You need to start a YouTube channel. And I've been telling y'all out there, when things go bad out here in society, when stuff be getting shut down, which I wouldn't even be surprised if stuff did get shut down all over again. YouTube vloggers still got a job. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Y'all seen me during the time we had all that stuff. I was still making videos, right? Didn't have a care in the world. Still getting paid. Why? Because I did the same thing I'm telling you to do when I used to have a job. I was still working a job. Now, I ain't say quit the job. No, don't be stupid. Don't be ignorant. Work the job, but start YouTube. And I told y'all to take my course because I can help you personally with that. I can talk to you after you take it. I can talk to you for free after you take it. That's going to be in the bottom in the top comments if you're really serious about this stuff. That's what I did. That's why I'm here today. That's why I exist. Sometimes I look back on my life and I'm like, dang, man, I wish somebody would have told me how to do this. I had to figure it out my own. I just got the hinge to do this. Work my job, do this. Work my job until it just came and became this. And I'm just so thankful I did that, bro. Because now I don't got to worry about a thing when it comes down to these jobs out here. Okay? Leave the world behind. Go and don't look back. You can't look back no more. Listen, and here's another thing you got to understand. I don't care if you're in relationships. If that relationship you in is not to your liking, it doesn't satisfy you, it doesn't fulfill you, it doesn't make you feel wholesome, you don't feel like you accomplishing nothing in a relationship, you just in a relationship with a person just because you in a relationship with the person for whatever reason. It's your season. I'm talking to you too. You got to go and don't look back. And you ain't got to end a relationship on nothing negative. It ain't got to be like that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be like, I hate you. You ain't got to start no argument with them ladies. You ain't got to create no drama just to get out. You just be straight up real. Listen, I don't want to do this no more because I want to do better things with my life. It's that simple. Can't nobody argue with you when you say that. I like you. You cool and all. We're going to be friends. But God is leading me to my purpose. And I want to go fulfill that purpose. You know, whether that's you going to Kenya, Africa, Nairobi, Africa, or Phuket, Thailand, wherever it is that God is telling you to go, you better go now. Because something in my spirit told me before I started making this video, like, time is getting short for anybody that want to do anything. I don't think we're going to have that much options left in the future because the control that we are seeing is beginning to lock in and tighten. Like it's like the bolts are just getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And now they're like, and it's getting tight. The window is closing for opportunity. It's closing like that. Some people gonna be left behind. Some people gonna move. Some people gonna leave the world behind. Even with your family. I'm sorry to inform you, folks. Family is not your soul tribe. Okay? As much as you love your family members, those are your spiritual partners. Those are your spiritual, that's your spiritual bloodline. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm tripping. Family is your physical partner. They just there because you was born into a family, and that's your cousin, that's your brother, that's who you found out was your siblings and your relatives when you came into this world. But internally, from a spiritual sense, they are not the people who are supposed to help you on your spiritual journey, though. You feel me? That's why you feel so different from your family members. That's why you the black sheep, chosen one. That's why you the outcast, because you found out, you awakened to the truth of who you were sent here to be, not who you came into the world and they told you who was supposed to be close to you. All that's man-made. When you come into this world, you born into this world, man tells you that that's your cousin. But really, that might not be your cousin. That might be somebody that your mama slept with and she didn't tell the truth about who his daddy was. It be like that though, bro. It be like that though. It be like that though, bro. You don't even know who these people is, bro. A lot of people don't lie about who they is in your family even. Some of your family members ain't really your family members, bro. They just mistakes. They just bastards. They just bastards. They bastards. Hey, bro, I swear they is, bro. It's bastards. Hey man, if I had bloopers on my video, this is where I would cut it like it was like a movie or something. But I keep it real. It is what it is. I be tripping. But nah, real talk, man. Strangers will be your best friends on your journey. And that's who you need to find. But you can't find them if you always in the same solitary confinement restrictions and limitations of what they told you and where they told you should be. You can't do it there. The earth is our turf, chosen. And God will support you to walk on water out here in this world. The only thing you got to do is jump out the plane and open the parachute, all to find that the descent to fall below is not as bad as it seems. It's actually a beautiful view. It's relieving. It's life-changing. It is not scary out here, folks, in the wilderness. Okay? I've been in the wilderness for I don't know how long. It do blow my mind that I'm out here on my own. I've been doing this all on my own for all this time, but God been carrying me. Literally. No harm, no danger, nothing ever really went wrong that was super bad. No real major problems, but I've done it on my own. And you've watched me do it. So I'm proof. And I ain't even a thug. And I ain't even gangster. You feel me? And ain't nothing ever hurt me. And nothing ever will. Because chosen ones, you can't mess with God's chosen ones. You can't. So if you really about that life like that, you will leave the world behind. Fuck everybody else, man. Stop worrying about people. Stop worrying. Oh, I need to make sure that they all right. No, the hell you don't. Bro, when it come down to you being all right, they ain't never gonna they gonna make sure you're all right, but they really don't give a damn. Only person that's gonna make you truly happy is when you really, truly find yourself in everything that makes you happy yourself. And everybody told, the whole world to make you feel like you bad for focusing on yourself and for putting yourself first. Man, if you don't put yourself first, nobody else will. If you don't put yourself first, nobody else around you will be happy. It's the complete opposite. When you put yourself first, everybody's gonna be happy for you. It's crazy how this works. When you put yourself first and you pride yourself and you start being selfish in a good way, and you start treating yourself like you the prize, and you start going after what you want, man, everybody else gonna follow suit behind you and be like, yeah, you right. She right. Girl, you right, girl. Where you at now? I don't want to come out there. They'll talk about you until you do it. Nah, it ain't a good idea, sis. It's too dangerous out there. You know they sex trafficking, girl. Yeah, they is. They're changing out there. Yeah, they picking people up in buses and stuff, in taxis and everything, ain't they? Yeah, I seen this video. This man, he went up to this girl. He had these flowers in his hand, and then he had a baby bottle in the other hand. And then he told the girl, smell the flowers, and then she started smiling because she thought that he was going to give her the flowers. And then he asked her, did she have kids? And he holding up the baby bottle when he said it. And when he was holding up the baby bottle, she got so like enticed in the conversation because the baby bottle threw her off. This Chinese man came from behind and just swooped up and just put her in his minivan and just rode down the street, man. Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that too. I seen that on the news too. Bro, if you listen to people about what you're trying to do, about where you're trying to go, they always gonna tell you don't go. They always gonna tell you don't do it because they ain't never did it. You can't talk to nobody that's never been no multi-millionaire on how to be a millionaire. They ain't never had it. Ain't nobody ever had it but you, the chosen. And see, this is why they call you the one that is chosen. We need to start flipping that backwards. See what I'm saying now? You see how different it sounds? You the one that was chosen. Was it two? No. Not in your family, not in your neck of the woods, because we all scattered. Not in your neck of the woods. No, nobody. You the only one that was chosen. She the only one that was chosen over there. He the only one that was chosen in Brooklyn. She the one that was chosen in Miami, Florida, down in Miami, Florida, down in Miami. It was 10,000 people around. She was the only one chosen in Miami, Florida. So you the only one in that neck of the woods that was chosen. So can't nobody tell you what to do but you. So you can't sit around and wait on somebody to blow a whistle or yell on the intercom, leave the world behind, go. They are waiting on you to get the fuck out of Dodge, man, and go out here and make this thing happen, bro. You got the voice of God talking to you. You got the spirit and the courage of a lion. Go and get it. It is out here waiting on you. And ain't nothing gonna happen to you because you're gonna be divined by your chosen guys and your spirit guys and your angel guys and every guide or whatever you got. Leave the world behind, man. You gotta leave the world behind. You gotta go and you don't look back. Trust me, it will be worth it when you start traveling. When you get out the house, when you get out the city, you get out the hood. Go, bro. Go. Do what you got to do. Okay? It's your big bro Trend, man. If you want to talk to me one-on-one about this transition that you know you got to make now, the end of the year almost here. If you want to make this, I don't know when it's going to happen. Because the window is that thin right now. But anyway, if you want to talk to me one-on-one about it, book a session with me. You know how to find me below. Big bro, book a session with me. If you want to come into the Chosen One Co-ed Society and just talk with people who already across the world, we all around the world, okay? Come inside the group, 7 days for free. Click the link below. Do that. If you need you a nice little cheesecake tonight, if you need you some spaghetti tonight, chicken Alfredo, you want $100, man, book or get the Chime. Get the Chime app below. It's for free. Download it on your phone. You'll get $100 free if you download Chime using Big Bro's special referral link. Okay. With that being said, remember what I said. You must leave the world behind. Go and don't look back. It's your big brother Trend now. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to leave a comment below. Peace. Get off my camera.